Now, if you have an iPhone 11, 11 Pro, or 11 Pro Max, you're going to want to watch this video, because today we're going to take a look at a series of cases that were brought to us by Mobile Fun that cover a variety of uses. Guess what? One of them even is a multi-tool. Let's check it out. Now, in this video, we're going to look at a series of cases that were brought to us by Mobile Fun that cover a variety of different uses. One, for example, even has all these tools built inside. So let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, the first case from Olixar that we're taking a look at is a combination of polycarbonate material with a rugged TPU. You'll notice that in the inside you have this pattern that's going to help with disbursement of any kind of drop. And we're going to go ahead and put in our iPhone inside of the case, and you can see all the features here. So the first thing that you're going to notice is that the case itself has some really good protection for your screen. So you see how high that lip comes up all the way around. And as we turn it over, it has some nice grip protection. The buttons are really pronounced. Your camera lens is also protected, and you can see that the buttons here come out nicely. Now this area here is a little bit small, right, but it's still easy to access if you want to flip that switch there. The cutouts here look nice, and again, this is going to really stay in your hand. It's not going to fall out, but it is made out of, I would say, a matte finish. So the nice thing about that is that it's not going to pick up fingerprints. Now the next case we're looking at is the Delta Armor from Olixar, and this is polycarbonate, a little bit more rugged, same type of protection that we saw earlier, and this one here, you'll notice that it gives you, again, some really great screen protection. So you can see how much protection you have going all the way around the corner. Has really raised buttons. So the buttons is nice and easy to find. You can notice how the sides pop out nicely. You can see how well protected your camera lens is there. And this kind of gives your phone almost like an industrial look. As you look at the back, this is polycarbonate, but it makes it look like this is a metal back to it. Carbon fiber inside right here, and this is going to support wireless charging without any problems. You'll notice over here that you also have your ports are covered up nicely. So really nice, great screen protection. So if you're looking for something that looks really durable, something that's going to have good, I would say, drop protection, but again, is not going to add a lot of thickness to your phone, this may be a case to consider. Now the next case we're going to take a look at is the Nova Shield. Polycarbonate with combination of TPU material, has a clear back, and as we put our iPhone into it, you're going to notice that this too is a thin profile case, but still gives you some screen protection. You can notice right here how it's again still rising above the screen. When you look at the back, it showcases the color of your iPhone really nicely. Does decent camera protection. It doesn't stand out too much, but it does give you some protection there, and it also has backflash protection the way the cutout is set up. Buttons, easy to find. It's not a slippery phone, so you'll notice also that you have some good cutouts there. And everything looks pretty good on this. And the buttons, you can see where they are here and how to access them. So this is, again, one of those cases that if you want to showcase the color of your phone, it's definitely the way to go. Now this next phone case is a canvas wallet case, and this is going to have an area where you can store credit cards, as you can see here, and you'll be able to secure your phone here really nicely and keep it in place. So as we take a look at how this is going to work, your phone goes in, you saw that it has kind of like a TPU interior. You'll notice that in this case, while the back does rise somewhat, I'm concerned. I'm just going to give this a better look. Yeah, it does protect your lenses in the back, but it doesn't rise too high above it. The material here, plus the case, do make it lift, and we'll put it at an angle so you can see how that looks. So that will give you that protection. And this is also going to support wireless charging. Let's go ahead and turn it off and see if it does auto wake. Okay, so it's not an auto wake case, but it's going to, again, give you the ability to store at least one driver's license here or credit card, and it does give you some decent protection on this side. It can be used for viewing, so if you put your phone like this, you can put it in an angle right there, and you can use it for viewing as well. So that will work out. And if you're looking for something that has kind of a canvas look and still was going to protect your phone, and you notice that it still has some decent material here that's going to protect it from drops, then you may want to consider this guy here. Screen protection, just one thing I wanted to highlight. You'll notice that in this case, this phone does have a tempered glass screen protector. There's not a lot of, I would say, your phone lip going all the way around is really low. You notice that my screen protector actually comes above it. So that's one thing to think about if you consider this. So just be careful with the fact that Again, not a lot of screen protection, and also not a terrible amount of, I would say, lens protection on the back either. Now, this next case that we're taking a look at is a leather case. And this is going to do really well with your iPhone 11. I'm going to go ahead and snap this one in place. It is going to support wireless charging. There it goes. And it's a minimalistic case, but it's still going to give you some decent protection. So you notice that this one is actually doing a decent job when it comes to your lens in the back. Notice how your rocker there, these buttons are easy to access. And from a screen perspective, you do have some screen protection here. Notice how this comes up. So it's actually giving you more screen protection than this one here. The bottom is exposed, but you do have these bumpers here. And you notice that it looks really nice. I really like this case. So leather case, for those of you who want something that's thin profile, still going to wirelessly charge, and also is giving you some decent screen protection. Now this next case is one of the coolest cases, and I saved it for last. And I just want to show you all the features that it has. So it comes with this little tool that you see right here. So I'd call this the multi-tool. And you notice it has a lot of features. I just want to show you all the features that it has. So here it has a screwdriver, it has a key ring hole, it has a cable peeler, it has a little saw blade there, it has a can opener, it has a butterfly wrench, hex wrench, it has, again, more wrenches over here. It has obviously, it says it has a cell phone stand, a letter opener, all these things all the way around it. Let me show you how this works and how you would put it in your case. So here's the case, and the case is a polycarbonate case with TPU. You can see it. I'm going to go ahead and put this phone inside of it so you can see it. Has some decent screen protection, which is good. Has great lens protection in the back. You can see how deep that is. And then it has this compartment right here. So what you could do is you can take this multi-tool and then you put it in here. So again, you have a can opener, you have everything in here. You put it in here, and then once you put it in place, you close this door. So I'm going to push it all the way. Make sure it goes all the way in. And then I'll close this door, and there you have your multi-tool. No one will ever know that you have that with you. So guys, that wraps up our review of these cases brought to us by Mobile Fun from Olixar. And one of the things I'll say is my favorite one so far is the multi-tool one. And then my second favorite is going to be this one right here. This is a rugged case. It is thin, it doesn't take up a lot of space, but it feels like it's going to protect your phone really nicely. Let me know what you thought in the comment area below.